Or are you on prenups? You good with a prenup?
Me giving it or me signing it?
Both. You want to protect?
I'm not signing a prenup.
You not?
No. Now, will I have one drafted? Maybe. But I'm not signing one.
What?
Well, why would I?
I mean, I just think, look, even before I should tell my homeboys. I say, y'all got a prenup. They say, Sharp, we ain't got nothing. Say, so when you leave, you keep all your nothing. You don't want half of your nothing. So, I mean, look, I get it. If we in a we get into this relationship and I get YZ, okay, I'm cool with that. But you're not finna get X. I had X before I met you.
So, would be a prenup that lines out. If I stepped out and performed infidelity, this is the amount that will be paid out. And it's not gonna be pennies.
Okay.
If we were to divorce amicably.
Okay. Basically what this is, in my opinion, this is her pitch to the world, the man that she thinks she deserves. This is a pitch right here. And the thing is that if you find a man that's middle-aged, because she obviously in her probably late 40s, that's middle-aged, that's successful, got his own, probably multi-millionaire, whatever. If that man brings her into his life and signs or allows her to negotiate some type of prenup, it's gonna be two things. He's or he has an abundance to where he's basically willing to pay for her to be his wife. And that means, okay, I'll give you a couple million if we get married and I step out on you and don't treat you. You know, to him, it may be worth having her as a trophy or whatever. But to me, I don't think it's worth it. I don't care how good you look, what you bring into the bedroom. I don't care about none of that. If you didn't help me get this out of the mud, then you don't deserve half of it. Now, if we get together and we come upon some type of mutual agreement to where you sustain financial loss by marrying me, or you decide to be a stay-at-home woman, I will pay you the salary you was making prior to meeting me or something like that, or give you some type of marriage severance package or something like that. But when it comes to signing over and giving away millions of dollars and assets and stuff that I already had and accumulated before we even met, that's goo-goo the fool, and that's a simp. But this is a big problem with dating right here, because she is putting these unrealistic goals and aspirations and feeding other women with this nonsense. If you find a man that will actually do that, he is 1% of the 1%. And don't get me wrong, she is a good-looking woman, but you're not that good-looking, and she'll probably find some older African Nigerian guy that's a simp, that's lustful over women or something like that, or that'll be sucked into something like that. But a modern day American man, nah. I don't care how good you look. I'm not finna give up half of my assets for you not to bring nothing to me. Only thing she gonna do to a man at her age is something pleasurable and comfort, as far as like company. That's it. Other than that, what else do you bring to the table? You not helping me make no more money. You not conducive to my lifestyle. You more than likely gonna be spending my money. So why, business-wise, if I'm just a businessman, how is that conducive and how is that a good business decision? So I'm going to pay for you to sleep next to me every night. No, that ain't happening. Just straight up nonsense.
Which I don't believe in that.
Right.
So I'm never leaving unless, like the Bible says, two things that are permissible to leave, which is infidelity and unfaithfulness. That's it, right? Otherwise, I'm not leaving. So we're going to work through everything else.
See, and that's another flat out lie. That's, to me, and I'm just speculating, but that's a lie. Because that's a part of the problem right now. Majority of the marriages are women walking out on their marriages. And women are very emotional, and their emotions and mindset and thoughts can flip just like a light switch. And I'm not fixing to take your word for I'm not leaving versus me signing over $1 million of assets and probably 6-7 figures of money just based upon your word saying that, oh, I'm not leaving unless you commit infidelity. Man, come on with this nonsense.
Well, that do your part, but you're still married in the covenant, you know?
Oh, okay.
But so if the prenup said if we were to divorce, then like you said, right, there's X, Y, and Z. Okay, Doc, you get Y and Z, you know, and maybe not X, but Y and Z is something that
We could split.
No. We're not. What do you mean splitting? No. I'm not splitting. I'm talking about on the prenup, you're going to be lining out what exactly goes to me being your wife.
Right.
For sticking by your ass, submitting, loving, making love, not denying, and pouring into you because I'm going to give you everything I got. I'm going to flip this whole table for you.
Okay.
Then it's just that I don't have the capacity.
Right.
So in that prenup, you're going to draw out if I cheat.
If I'm already rich, I'm already successful. You pouring into me is not going to add nothing to my life meaningful other than companionship. That's it.
Right.
This is the amount that you get, and it's going to be a large ass amount so that my heartbreak don't also feel broken in my pockets. 1. Number 2,
Okay.
if you got X, Y, and Z, it's going to be lined out that, let's just say X is $20 million
Right.
of a property. I don't mind if you say, hey, then Doc gets 10 million of this one, and then of Z, Doc gonna get her 7 million. But it's gonna be lined out clear on what I'm agreeing to. There will be no prenup that says, if we divorce, you get nothing. We don't marry. I'm not signing up for that. That is, to me, a woman who would sign up for that, I just feel like, it's not that she's in it for love. I feel like she's been misguided.
Okay.
And again, I had a father. So my dad would turn in his grave if I signed up for that. And he would turn in his grave if I didn't get a prenup.
Right.
So I would have a prenup that said, hey, baby, you know, this is my stuff. And I couldn't see a man who's a man's man like you said you are, like my father was, who would have a problem with signing a prenup with me that said, I built all this. This is mine. I just don't see a man's man wanting that from me or from a woman,
Right.
per se. I just don't see that. I see now a different kind of man.
So it's a double standard. So the man isn't allowed to accept anything from a woman, but a woman is allowed to accept something from a man. But if you think in logic and real men pay attention and watch this interview, she making the case for a high value man not to do what she is suggesting or trying to promote or put out here like those are her standards, take it or leave it, and she's standing on it like it's some good principles and standards to stand on. She's making the case. I don't need anything from you, and I don't even need companionship if I'm rich. If I'm rich, successful, and wealthy, you know how many women that are harping at men's like that feet that don't come with all those standards? And that's the breakdown in the modern day dating dynamic. But nonetheless, like, subscribe, let me know what you all think, comment down below. Please hit the notification button. It goes a long way in helping support the channel. Everyone have a blessed day.